It's a family country. It's a happy country. It's a fun country.
It's the country of fun for everyone. It's Marriott's Great America. The rides are great, the shows are great, the fun is great. At Marriott's Great America. Discover Marriott's Great America. Discover.
You haven't seen America till you've seen Marriott's Great America.
Great America. Discover Marriott's Great.
The Demon, an aerodynamics custom looping coaster, opened with both Marriott Great America parks in 1976. This roller coaster has seen multiple things, including natural disasters, multiple dark times in this country, and the world's history. This is the Demon documentary. The year is 1973, and the Chicago, Illinois area was booming. There was a large plot of land north of the city, and a corporation was interested in this land. That corporation was Marriott. This big chain of hotels was interested in a plot that was like 350 acres. That's interesting. Wonder if they're going to announce one of the biggest theme parks in the world. Oh, guess the foreshadowing is too obvious there. My bad. But in all seriousness, Marriott announced a large theme park that was the Disneyland of the Midwest. This park was scheduled to open in 1976 for the United States' bicentennial. This park was supposed to honor the United States' history, and one of their headlining attractions was called the Turn of the Century. This was an aero looping coaster that featured 2 inversions and 3 really janky airtime moments. Looking at the ride back then, it was pretty comparable to Corkscrew at Cedar Point, minus the loop. This was located in the county fair section of Great America, and it represented the turn to the 20th century. Kinda weird theme, but that's what the park was. It was weird and kind of, yeah, definitely the 70s for ya. Great times. Before we get too hung up on Foghorn Leghorn, let's break down the Demon's infant layout really quick, also known as the Turn of the Century's layout. The classic aero trains dispatch out of the station, turn slightly to the left, and rise up 100 feet into the lift hill. The lift then thrusts the train down into a pre-drop, and the track does like a 175 to the left. It's weird, but alright. Then the train plummets down the first drop and rockets over 2 airtime hills. The rest of the layout consists of a mid-course brake run, turn to the left, and 2 iconic corkscrews. That is followed by an upward helix to the right and the brakes. This would be an amazing roller coaster for the local guests, but in 1979, the park shut down this iteration of the ride. Marriott's Great America made this ride a stat monster for 1980s standards. In 1980, Marriott's Great America opened the Demon, the now 4-inversion looping coaster. This modification was most likely made for press purposes. The park most likely tried to compete with numbers so the locals would freak out. The new Demon coaster would sport 2 vertical loops instead of 2 airtime hills. The Turn of the Century has little to no straight track, but Demon now has a lot. One of the straight pieces of track is now a tunnel because of the loops being small in profile. The Demon is themed to the old ride Turn of the Century being possessed by a demon, and you are trying to see the demon's cave. The demon chases you out, and that is the corkscrew part of the ride. The demon always lets you out safe, but some few aren't fortunate enough to do that. In the years following, Demon became no stranger to bad press. From the lift motor giving out to exploding wheel assemblies, this ride has all issues. But this is a kind demon. It never has tried to kill anyone, right? In 1993, two trains collided in the station at Demon. The trains were probably at low speeds, but still, 8 people were sent to the hospital for treatment. 5 years later, Demon experienced another bad accident. This time, it hung its riders upside down. Not just for a half hour or an hour. No, this thing was stuck for 2 hours. Firefighters thankfully rescued all passengers safely, and only 4 people went to the hospital. This ride has almost every incident imaginable in its history, and the press loves to talk about its common lift hill evacs. The Preston lift hill evacs, I swear, it's like a love story waiting to happen. Speaking of unreliability, this coaster is down a lot. And this, and unpopularity, have caused many rumors to surface about this 49-year-old coaster being replaced. Rumors of removal and replacement have popped up multiple times, and I have heard of them a ton. And let me tell you, sometimes as a content creator, you get tired of hearing all of these things. And when they never come true, which so far they haven't, thank God, especially with Demon, it gets tiring. And I'm really hoping this happens with Kingda Ka. So, every coaster enthusiast watching this, I hate to do like a Facebook mom prayer circle, but pray that Kingda Ka stays, because I'm really hoping that this happens to Kingda Ka, where all rumors are just not true. The Demon also suffered during COVID as well. This ride, without a lot of maintenance during COVID, did not run well the year after that. 2021 was probably the worst that I've ever seen Demon run in my entire life coming here. This ride was so rough, and I don't understand how it was so rough. It just felt like you were being jackhammered through the entire layout. It was terrible. But I will give it one thing. The operations that year were elite. So the 2021 Demon crew, congratulations, you are the crew of the year for me. This year, in August of 2024, Wrath of Rakshasa was announced. This is only one of 3 roller coasters that have gotten really close to Demon in its whole career, and this is the closest that any roller coaster has gotten. Wrath of Rakshasa has an Immelman placed right next to the lift hill, and this will give spectacular views. Sadly, because of that Immelman, Demon as of right now is closed for Fright Fest. I personally am going the day of this being released, Halloween of 2024, and I am very disappointed that my tradition of riding Demon on Halloween is broken. But I am very happy that Six Flags Great America is finally getting a new roller coaster after 6 years. The Demon also starts off with a left-hand turn, just like Turn of the Century once did. This left-hand turn gives slight laterals just to engage the lift hill right after, and it's literally just a left-hand turn. Anyway, it climbs up 100 feet to the top of the lift, and it gives great views of the surrounding area. After the lift hill, the train disengages and hits a pre-drop, then turns to the left. The drop right after is amazing in the back row. It gives straight on ejector air time, and it's just, oh my god, the airtime is so insane. It's very comparable to the drop on Raging Bull's airtime. The 2 elements that follow are 2 plain vertical loops. They are just okay, and they give slight positive G's. They're fun elements, don't get me wrong. The next thing that the train does is go through a themed section of straight track that rises up into mid-course breaks that don't even break. And it's probably not even a block zone anymore. Sad. After that, then the ride turns to the left and then does a janky transition into the corkscrews and their fine elements with actually a little bit of whip. That leads into a helix, and then you end the ride. The ending is very boring. Sad. If you stuck around for this long, thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. It has been a pleasure to make this video, but it was very troublesome to say the least. If you enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe because we are 2 subs away from 400 as of recording this video, subject to change in like 2 days, but still, subject to change. And yeah, that is all I have for today's video, and I will see you at Great America for the live stream today. Enjoy the off-ride for the next 7 minutes.
How will you feel if he's real? The demon is a master. He'll smile as you go faster, then he'll sneak up behind you. Have you ever seen the demon? Have you ever heard him scream? Is the demon what he seems, or just a bad dream in your mind? You're gonna find out about the demon. Gonna see the demons gave you silly dude. You're only food for the demon. Don't say we didn't tell you the demon can smell you. You're delicious, nutritious to the demon. Don't look over your shoulder just when you're feeling older. He'll be there in the air. The demon's so demanding, so have this understanding that you're gonna ride. Petrified. Have you ever seen the demon? Have you ever heard him scream? Is the demon what he seems, or just a bad dream in your mind? You're gonna find out about the demon. Now you can hear him. The demon, you better fear him. The demon, he's gonna shake you. The demon, he's gonna break you. The demon, he's never lazy. The demon, he'll drive you crazy. The demon, well, we can bet ya. The demon, he's gonna get ya. The demon, he's gonna find you. The demon, he's right behind you. He's the demon, he's the demon, he's the demon, the demon. Take a little time for meditating, 'cause he's waiting. He's the demon. There's time to change your mind, 'cause soon you're gonna find that you're on a trip in the grip of the demon. Is the demon a creation of your imagination? How will you feel if he's real? The demon is a master. He'll smile as you go faster, then he'll sneak up behind you. Have you ever seen the demon? Have you ever heard him scream? Is the demon what he seems, or just a bad dream in your mind? You're gonna find about the demon. So you think you're really brave, gonna see the demons gave you silly dude. You're only food for the demon. Don't say we didn't tell you the demon can smell you, you're delicious, nutritious to the demon. Don't look over your shoulder just when you're feeling bolder. He'll be there in the air. The demon's so demanding, so have this understanding that you're gonna ride. Petrified.